the internship. So
Oh, oh.
yeah, but it
It's
is okay. Yeah.
when did you hear?
Huh?
Um, uh, okay. What did you say a while back?
Uh, I failed to get internship.
Interview. Yeah, yeah. So when did you hear about it?
Yesterday. Yesterday I heard about it. So yesterday my I experienced up and down, but today I'm really good because I I experienced the English test. OPIC. Do you heard about it?
Yes, and
Yeah.
I actually teach it sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So and it is really tough time to get a test because I speak straightforward about 40 minutes.
Mm.
Uh,
Well, I'm really sorry to hear about the internship.
Oh, it is no problem because well, at first I'm really feel blue about it, but
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
today I think it is nothing because I
Ah.
just find another issue or I just focus and study English
Mm-mm.
English and get a more high score is more efficient to get a job. I think.
Mm-mm. Ah, okay. Well, yeah, that's good. I mean, at least you already got over it, and I bet there are other internship programs that you can actually
Apply
apply
for.
for again.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you have prospects? You have more prospects for
Well,
an internship?
Uh, I'm I'm preparing for applying for other company. Yeah, I just write a cover
Mm-mm.
letter and finding an internship. Uh, it is something great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So when are you planning to take the OPIC test?
Oh, I take a OPIC test today. Sorry.
Oh, you already did.
Yeah, I took a OPIC test today, and at the test I speak about 40 minutes, so I'm really tough. I was really
Mm.
tough. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Did you take the official OPIC test or did you just take an OPIC test like at school or something?
Oh, I get the official. I took the official OPIC test. Yeah.
Ah, okay. I didn't know about that. We could have practiced OPIC.
I think this is the practice because I I met I think you are the teacher who makes me speak more freely and listen very carefully. So I think always we prepare some English test and I
Mm,
checked the. Oh wait a minute. I forgot it about what I want to say.
mm.
Uh, Oh yeah. I choose the level of difficulty at the office task most difficult.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah,
Uh,
what was the level that you have chosen? Intermediate or
no,
advanced?
advanced law.
Wow. Okay, that's good. I
And
mean,
and the question at the interviewer asked me what I didn't expect it. as I'm really embarrassed that oh what should I do for this task and I said just what I want, but um different from I feel different from the past because I speak somewhat. I speak what I can do. Yeah.
mm, yeah. Well, OPIC test is actually just like a normal conversation if you can treat it as that. So, yeah, I think the secret to having an OPIC test is to relax as much as you can and express as many ideas as you can.
Yeah. So
Mm-mm.
today, no, today. I just study a lot of expression for OPIC
Mm.
and with you. So
Yes.
yeah.
Did you prepare?
I write about 500 phrases,
Oh my
phrases.
god.
Try to memorize it, but it is a little bit hard. But yeah.
Yeah, that is really hard. I
Yeah.
couldn't. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. I couldn't even memorize all those things.
Yeah.
And frankly speaking, I'm not really good at memorizing, especially words.
Hmm.
Ah. It will just like, I will remember today, but tomorrow I will totally forget about it.
Yeah, that's the a lot of English teachers said the repetition is the most important thing in learning of English and speaking.
Yeah, but for me, I think what proved to be most effective, especially in learning a lot of expressions and a lot of vocabularies,
Hmm.
is exposure. I mean, exposure and use it in as many believable situation as you can.
Ah, yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
that's
like
what. Yeah, yeah.
mm-mm,
That's great, teacher.
mm-mm. Like in use them in a situation that you are familiar with,
Hmm.
so that you can anchor the idea, the meaning of the meaning and the idea of those words in things that you already know. It's much easier to remember than totally just memorizing the meaning and then the word. You should use them in sentences and situations that you are familiar with, or at least memorable situations.
Yeah, I really want to, and I think this is the one of the chance to use my words and sentence because recently we usually talk with the topic of we usually talk free talking,
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
so
mm.
I think it is okay.
Yeah. What kind of words are you learning? What kind of expressions?
Oh, there's already a lot of expressions, but oh, wait a minute, I just check it.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Okay, let's maybe try five.
I tried five. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that is the one of the utilization of the English. Wait a minute.
Yeah, because I don't think we could actually discuss all of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Today I learned 50 sentences and like this. S stop hitting on every girl at the bar.
Okay. That is useful, and you should heed that because you already have a girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't hit girls at the bar.
And like this, she never showed up. Or
Ah.
stop trying to show off your English skills.
Oh, okay. Those are very common and useful expressions, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And but his business really took off
I'm
for
sorry, can you say that again? He's
uh
feeling.
his business really took up.
Ah, took off.
Yeah, took off.
Okay. I think you are studying about what we call phrasal verbs.
Yeah,
Uh,
yes, yes.
and how to apply them. Show off, took off, hit on.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one?
Oh, show off to. Oh, I forget because I just choose the
Yeah.
randomly
Yeah.
bad.
Mm.
Hitting on,
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
on, took off,
Mm.
show off like that.
Yeah. Actually, especially in English for proficiency test,
Mm-hmm.
the more you are able to use these words, these terms, the like the higher your chances of getting a high score,
Yes.
because phrasal verbs are what most native speakers use.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in casual conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although in formal conversation, people tend to avoid these words because they are a little bit slangy,
Slang.
as slangs.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Slang.
Yeah, they sound a little bit like slangs.
Mm-hmm.
So generally, in business English or yeah, formal situations, we try to avoid phrasal verbs
Yeah,
and
I.
use more formal verbs instead. Like instead of saying "stop showing off," you cannot say that in a formal situation, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't boast about it like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's right. That is
yeah,
a better word in a
yeah.
formal situation. Or
I.
you can say, "Do not speak too highly of yourself."
Oh yes, yes, yeah.
We say that in formal situations,
Do not
right?
look down on me like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So generally, in formal English, we avoid phrasal verbs, but
Hmm.
to sound a little bit more like a native speakers, especially in a casual conversation,
Hmm.
The more you use phrasal verbs, the better.
Oh, I heard that in speaking test,
Mm-mm.
the native usually check the phrase verb because that means they are really friendly with the English,
Yeah,
speaking English.
yeah, because it's casual. I think that is casual speak most of
Yeah,
the time.
and I also learned
So how did?
some. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
I know, and I also learned some specific answers or like that. Like
Mm-mm.
there are so many different type of places to visit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we call those canned answers. I mean, your prepared answers for those OPIC,
Yeah,
OPIC
yeah, yeah.
exams.
But
What were the questions asked you? I bet they asked you about yourself, right? To introduce yourself,
oh
your
yes, yeah,
hometown.
yeah. And which place do you uh, visit? Oh, you said you travel internationally. Then which place is the best place that you have experienced, or what food or what things that people travelers are fascinating
Mm-hmm.
about that island is the open questions. Mhm.
Mm. How long was the interview? How many minutes?
Uh, I uh we get 50 questions and the time we spent the time about 40 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, because you have to finish the 15 questions, 12 to 15 questions
Yeah.
within 20 to 40 minutes. So
Oh,
it's up to you.
yes, yes. So, but, um,
Mm.
uh, I choose the most difficult level of the test, but
Uh-uh.
I can speak a lot. Um, actually, I'm not good at speaking at the test, but I wait a minute. How do I express this expression? Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah. Anyhow, anyhow. Uh, I speak anyhow about the questions,
Uh-uh.
and I become a little bit I become a little bit confident because I don't. Yeah, yeah. Oh, in this case, if I prepared more about it, I don't have any
Mm-mm.
problem to
Yeah,
answer it.
yeah.
See?
And it's good that you tried getting the higher level so you already know what to expect.
Y-
So when you get a lower, I mean, when you get a lower level test like a higher intermediate or middle
y-
intermediate, I think it would be a lot easier for you, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and recently I'm really interested in studying English. I don't know why, but I think the main factor of is speaking with you is one of the factors that
I'm
I
so flattered.
yeah, yeah, that was the reason why I'm glad I'm glad to
Mm,
study. But yeah, today I don't have any tedious about it
that's
about
good.
English. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Can you speak to other foreigners aside from our class, like in at school, or do you have some foreign friends
Oh
that you
no.
could use English with?
Oh no, I don't have any friends, but I just uh, request to the main English to sentence that I write
Mm-mm.
listen and
Ah.
repeat. Yeah,
Mm-mm,
that's
mm-mm.
what I can do in my situation.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think there is an event connected to that. Have you tried Brainwash?
Oh yeah, yeah, I prepared brainwash. Yeah, that's
Ah,
the reason why I write the 500
the
sentences and
sentences.
yeah and make
Yeah.
interpretation about it. But the
Oh my God, 500.
yeah, but the main purpose is that, but I think this is very effective because I
Mm-mm.
just saw the Korean meaning and
Mm-mm.
remind of what, how do I express this?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
The great thing is, I think most of the expression in that list, you are already familiar with them, so it would be a lot easier for you to memorize.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's easy for you. But there are some students that are not yet that advanced and that are not yet that exposed to English. So when they try to undergo brainwash,
Mhm.
memorizing all this word will be a little bit difficult because they have to memorize each and every meaning of these expressions and words.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. But for you, since you are already exposed to English quite a bit, it's just like a reminder for you, like, oh yeah, I remember this is the meaning of this word, and then next word, oh yeah, I already know this one, like that, right?
Yeah, so recently I tried to memorize as a chunk, not a word.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that is a lot more, for me. It's more effective
yeah, yeah.
because memorizing individual words,
It's not effective
yeah, and you
because
have to memorize a lot.
yeah, yeah, and also we can utilize that sentences or that words because we don't memorize the sentence. So if I just only memorize the word, I can utilize it in the real situation.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Good. I think you already have a very good, effective study method in learning English.
Because my major is ethics education.
I totally forgot that
Oh
you are also
yeah,
a
yeah,
teacher.
yeah, yeah. Because I really research and I really search for the studying method because
Methods,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
When I was in middle school, I'm not a good student. I really love playing games.
Mm.
You can expect that because my mother was really surprised that meeting she said to me bye bye at 10 p.m. and said hi to
Mhm.
at 7 a.m. How
Mhm.
do she can do? I'm not gonna sleep. I don't gonna sleep. I just playing game
Oh
all
my god.
midnight at that time.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I'm so glad that things totally changed for you. But
oh yeah, yeah. Just recently, I
yeah.
do not play games, and I really
Uh-oh.
enjoy studying. Oh, it is a little bit.
Mm.
Mm, it is a little bit paradox, but today I really love and enjoy studying. Yeah.
Studying, yeah,
Uh,
that's great. Yeah, because well, I totally believe that we eventually change when from our childhood because I used to hear when I was young that people say, "Oh, this person, he will not have a good future because when they were young, they were just doing what you do. I mean, playing around. They are not serious in their studies. They
mhm,
just like to hang out with their friends. But
yeah.
when they matured, they actually made something out of themselves. They
Yes.
studied hard, right? They studied hard. They had good jobs. So
Yes.
that's good. We can change to whatever we want to be.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do just what I can do now.
Yes.
I don't. I decide to not to be worried. I decide not to be worried about the past that I failed or
Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great for you. And besides, you can always take that OPIC test, right?
Oh yeah.
It's not as expensive as a Yelp.
But
Oh,
it is a little bit expensive,
a little
but
bit, yeah.
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope that you will get a great score with that. We can
Yeah.
talk more about it next week, next year, because our time is already over.
Oh,
Jason, I'm so sorry, but I have to say goodbye. Have a wonderful new year for now,
have a
okay?
wonderful new year. Bye bye.